What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. Looks like J.R. Smith has some words for Cam Newton after his interview with Royce Reed, and they were speaking about Dwight Howard. Now, we know what she's been saying, nasty court battle with Dwight Howard. For those that don't know, former Orlando Magic dancer, used to appear on the Basketball Wives original show when they first came out, and now um, I guess she's a dance coach. She's doing some different things, but she often spoke about some of the things that used to go on with Dwight Howard in the past. I'm not going to rehash all of that, but one thing Cam Newton did speak about in this interview is something that athletes feel like is breaking bro code. The way he pulled on a baby mama and was asking these types of questions. Let's check out what he said, and then we're gonna get into what Jr. had to say.
I've never liked that.
I mean, we already here. Fuck it. Is he gay?
Um, I think he's curious.
Have you ever witnessed him in some gay shit? Curious is one thing, but you ever witnessed him on some gay shit?
I have never witnessed him doing it, but I mean,
No. Because that's a strong, out of all this shit that we're talking about, because you can't say that
well, because I
without,
don't want to say, okay, you ever been in a house where you're like, how did we all get here? You know, like it is such a variety of people. And like you would never probably even speak in like just the regular world. It was like that. And this was at party night. And let's even back up a little bit. Christine had left because she found out that Dwight and I had started messing around. She had no idea. And he tried to pull us into the room to have a meeting. And he said, y'all want to pull out y'all toys? And she was like, what? You know? And I was like, what the fuck? Because that was his introduction into trying to have
A
one of
threesome.
them. No. Well, I guess, yeah. But I was saying the polyamorous thing.
okay,
Yeah. But
that's still a threesome.
I know, but
Okay.
well, yeah, if he's asking about toys. But anyway, she ended up leaving like, I think the next day, because she like lost it. I was laughing. I thought the shit was funny because I was like, why would you even try me like that?
Was you intrigued
No. And I've had a threesome, but no.
with him?
No.
Ouch. Damn.
That's a lie. Yeah,
You did?
I did.
I was about to say. Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay.
Like,
But
gonna
only
tell the
him?
truth? Huh? No.
Ouch.
I've had two.
Eh.
But I don't lick marbles. I don't lick marbles.
Wait, we done talked about it all. When you say marbles, what the fuck is you talking
Like,
about?
I'm not ever going down on a girl.
And so that prompted J.R. Smith to go into the comment section of Cam Newton and say, respectfully, this is hella corny, Cam. Bringing on a black woman to kill a black man is never cool. Don't care who's right or wrong. All clickbait ain't good clickbait. This ain't love. And so Cam goes under there, says, call it what you want, respectfully. I don't go back and forth with no comments. I ain't hard to find, sir. So Cam bringing a different energy back. J.R. Smith, I think he's right in what he's saying. And I also want to say this. I remember a time when players in the media felt like uh, journalists were out of bounds. Some of the things that Stephen A. Smith would say, some of the things that, um, and let's just put it like this. We've seen even Ryan Clark in his earlier days come on ESPN, go off on those guys up there. Um, but now we see these same people getting into it with other athletes at times. Now that they're in the media space, Shannon Sharp is always, getting into it with like DK Metcalf and those others. Now he squashed those issues, but find it interesting when the athletes transition into journalism. Not all of them, but a good majority of them, they end up ruffling some feathers of current athletes, which isn't way off base of what the traditional journalists used to do, so that's why you can't really speak on anything until you're in that seat. I think um if Dwight and Cam, both of them being like from the Atlanta area, I don't know the nature of their relationship, but that did make me kind of scratch my head like, are they, there's no way they don't know each other or that they haven't spoken to each other. That's why I was kind of thinking about it, like just where they from in the world and being the type of athletes they were. You could have gave him a courtesy call, being your fellow ATL brother, um, because you wouldn't want one of the mothers of your kids to go on there and have some disparaging things to say about you. Um, Now, Dwight was asked that on the podcast. You saw how he responded. He was upset with the individual that asked him that before. So if he don't want to talk about that on a podcast, he don't have to. Um, he don't have to talk about that. And so to call somebody else up there to do that, and it's a time where you kind of know Dwight is trying to keep it under the wraps. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about, like, how do they not have a decent relationship being from the ATL? And Cam coming out and saying that, have you seen him do something like that? It's kind of weird because I wouldn't care that much, on my podcast to talk about another man like that, um, because I know how it's going to be perceived and how it's going to make him look. And I know Cam is still improving as a journalist and all of that. So this could be a teachable moment. I don't know what it is with January, but him, Shannon Sharp, man, they come out ruffling feathers early in the year when they sit down interviews. But I get why he's trying to ask those questions. I mean, you want to be a credible journalist that will ask tough questions. That part I understand. I think athletes though need to know that this is why the journalists used to do it when they was playing. They used to give them so much flack. But now you're sitting in that seat, some of these same questions that you were saying was out of bounds or was foul is getting asked. And so just keep that in mind. Any up and coming athletes that plan on getting into journalism, you get mad at someone who used to be in the profession, say it was a brotherhood. Don't believe in that. Believe in people caring about their bottom dollar at the end of the day, and that's fine. But don't be disappointed in nobody when they do an interview or they don't give you a courtesy call and you just see something that's kind of weird on the internet. That's my advice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.